Going to call the meeting of the USD 290 School Board to order. We have 3 members present. We're going to start, because we really can't take any action or anything till the other members get here. Start by consulting with our attorney in executive session. So I would entertain a motion.
I don't think
we can we?
Yeah.
No, we can still
We can't even vote to go into executive
I
session
would
without
wait.
quorum.
wait till everybody gets
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
At least
We
one.
can do that. Mother
I'm
Nature
willing.
had different ideas about our meeting night. We have some things that we have to
Yeah.
do. Oh,
We have a
speaking of-
quorum.
Speaking of Mother Nature, perfect timing.
Sorry. Announced by the train whistle.
And Susan, be sure and allow plenty of time.
Yes, we will. So we're just calling it to order, Brian.
Okay.
And we've had a little change in the agenda. The agenda's shortened up some. So I'd entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved?
Okay. All in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, 4-0. On to item number 3.
Madam President, I move the board go into executive session for the purpose of consultation with an attorney for the body or agency which could be deemed privileged in an attorney-client relationship, and the Board of Education return to open meeting. How long do we need? 20
Second.
minutes?
Mike, how long?
20?
20? So we'll come back into open session at 6:20 PM in this room. The executive session is required to protect the attorney-client privilege and the public interest.
It's going to take us a little bit to get
Let's
to.
do 5 more.
Okay.
She's.
It's going to take me 5
Oh,
minutes.
yeah, we got a Gimpy board member, so let's go with 6:25 PM.
Yep. All right, we will do that. Do I hear a second?
I did.
Okay. Moved by David, seconded by Marge. All in favor, raise your right hand. 4-0, including Mike Norris and Dean Catt.
Madam President, I move we come back in open session.
Okay, motion by Brian, seconded by David, that we come back into open session. All in favor, raise your right hand. 6-0.
I'm not going to put it up. I'm not going to be in here that long.
All right, moving on to section 4, 4.01. We had at our last meeting a discussion about the Communities in School program and obtaining a memorandum of understanding between our district and the Communities in School program that we have, which I think, as we've all learned through the years, has been one of the best dropout prevention programs we've got. So we are now presenting it for a motion, if you guys feel so indicated.
Madam President, I'd make a motion to enter into the memorandum of understanding for CIS.
Second.
Okay, motion by Dennis, seconded by David, that we enter into the memorandum of understanding with the Communities in Schools. Any discussion? Questions?
Just one question. I know that we're looking for a new executive director. Has that process started yet?
It'll be next year.
Next year.
She's gonna be here a year.
Oh, that's right. She's got one more year.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so all in favor, raise your right hand. 6-0. Now, section 4.02. We had some equipment that was donated. You want to tell us about that, Dean?
Val Finney has donated this to Ottawa Middle School. They feel like it would be a benefit for them to have it, good equipment, and they're just asking for your approval to accept this donation of the weight equipment for Ottawa Middle School.
Okay. All right, do I have a motion?
I move that we accept the donation from the Finneys for weight equipment for Ottawa Middle School.
Second?
Okay, motion by Brian, seconded by Dennis, that we accept the weight equipment. I believe the staff had gone and looked at it and felt like it would be a good fit and good upgrade and things. All in favor, raise your right hand.
Ouch.
6-0. All right. Let's see here, section 5 is the executive session for personnel. Do I have a motion?
Madam President, I move the board go into executive session for the purpose of discussing personnel matters for non-elected personnel, that the board return to open meeting at Ryan? Dee?
What we have isn't gonna be too long, so.
15 minutes?
15 minutes.
15 minutes? Okay. We returned to open session at 6:45 PM in this room
With travel time,
with travel time.
6:50.
So we'll say 6:50. We need travel time. Okay. The board, in this room, the executive session is required to protect the privacy interests of an identifiable individual
Brian Kraus and Dean Cat.
with Brian Kraus and Dean Cat.
Second.
All right, motion by David, seconded by Brian, to go into executive session for personnel. All in favor, raise your right hand. 6-0.
Session at 7:10 in this room. The executive session is required to protect attorney-client privilege and the public interest.
Okay.
Second.
All right, motion by David, seconded by Brian to go into executive session, including Donna Whiteman.
Yep.
All in favor, raise your right hand. 6-0. Personnel list. Do I have a motion?
Personnel?
Personnel list?
Is that now?
Oh, I can do it now? It moved on its own. Cool.
Yeah, he was gonna do it before, and
Mayor's prayer.
mayor's prayer.
Okay.
I can't do it.
Madam President, I move we approve the personnel list as presented.
Second?
Okay, moved by David, seconded by Dennis.
This thing's too
Approve
smart for me.
the, personnel list as presented. All in favor, raise your right hand. 6-0. Announcements?
Snow days, that's a thing on everybody's mind. We have 6.24 built in this year. We've used 5 so far. We will be in school tomorrow. Therefore, we have 1 plus a few hours left. We were just talking that another snowstorm next week, possibly. I haven't seen that yet, but I hope not. And then legislative coffee Saturday. The list is going around for the mayor's prayer. That is Monday, March 4th. I'm sorry, that's Friday, March 8th at 7:30 at Sacred Heart. And next board meeting is scheduled for March 11th with IBB at 5, and board meeting starts at 7. And that's about it, so.
Okay, questions for Dean? All right, do I have a motion?
Madam President, I move that we adjourn our meeting.
All right.
Second.
Motion by Brian, seconded by David. All in favor, raise your right hand. 6-0. Thank you very much.